Is it safe to say your best? Because I've heard you say that your matches with Terry, you seem to have a lot of enjoyment doing those.
Yeah, like what I just said. I was as entertained as the fans were while I was doing the match.
I know I brought this up last time. There's a lot of when the sheets were out, Meltzer came up with this 5-star system and such. And I know everybody hates especially the previous era to the one now. Everybody goes for the 6th star now. 6. Was there a 7-star? Am I thinking? Somebody had a 7-star match. Well, anyway.
Oh God.
You and Terry Funk, according to Jim Cornette, are credited with having the first documented 5-star match on record. And I know you don't care about that, but I'd be laying some claim to a 5-star first
God. I don't know. Sometimes that's like to me. You know, I got a Norman Rockwell painting on the wall over there, right? Mm-hmm. And it's probably worth. I don't know. I'm fixing to actually have it, appraised by an art critic. But you know, a piece of art is worth what someone will pay for it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can tell you this: my son Kevin. He didn't even know who Norman Rockwell is, and he probably wouldn't give you $25 for that Norman Rockwell original piece. And it's probably, there's somebody out there that would pay a couple $100,000 for it. Oh, yeah. So I always looked at a 5-star match as sort of like that. It's someone's opinion,
right?
And you know what opinions are. They're like, whatever. Everybody's got one. And so I never put much credence in 5-star matches, because I'm sure there are a lot of people, when somebody says that's a 5-star match, there's some other people out there that'll say that match sucked. So
I didn't see any of your matches with Funk sucking that much.
Well, no.
I know what you mean.
I mean, I'm just talking about the 5-star match.
So I remember, it was the Cruiserweight Classic. I know you probably didn't see it on NXT Cruiserweight, and I posted on Facebook, did I just see a 5-star match? Cedric Alexander and Ibushi from New Japan. And I'm like, holy smokes, this is the best thing I've seen in years. And I typed in like, oh, you're exaggerating. I'm like, what did you think it was? Oh, I haven't watched it. Then the guys went back the next day and go, that was a 5-star match. I'm like, damn. But it was all athletic, story told. But the thing about it with you and Funk, it was always the story before and the story after, and even the middle of it. Unlike MMA, when the fight could be terribly boring and what goes on before and after is what counts. You and Funk just had that chemistry.
Well, you know, the funny thing about that, at least when I look back on it, I don't think Terry Funk ever went into the ring to have a match and say, let's have a 5-star match.
No. Yeah.
I mean, you don't think of stuff like that until years later. Maybe somebody will say, oh, that was whatever it was. And then I never even liked that. I never liked the certain amount of stars with a match. I mean, because I feel like every time I went into the ring, I tried to have the best match I could with whoever I was working with. And my philosophy has always been, because, you know, I'm not a great athletic, you know, worker or anything like that. No super physique or all these wrestling moves and everything. I just always tried to have an entertaining match, and which was so easy to do with Terry Funk, because like I said, he not only entertained the audience, he'll entertain his opponent as well. But and the other cool thing about Terry was you could go into the ring with him and never even talk to him beforehand, and just everything was just spontaneous, just called right in the ring. You know, he was so great at that.
Special challenge match.